Hello, finisher tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem, The Binding Blade, with me, Blue Ankylo. It's chapter 13. This is the third episode of this chapter because it turns out to be a very long battle. We started out in the corner, we fought enemies rushing over the bridge, south from the village, we had ballistas firing at us, we had more reinforcements coming from up here, we had more reinforcements coming from behind us, but we toughed it out, we fought everything out, we killed a bunch of wyverns that flew over and everything. And most of the old bosses that were hanging out over here are either dead or missing. So now we've just got Flaer to deal with and just a few more enemies to clean up. So hopefully we'll be able to do this one in today's episode with no trouble. We're definitely finishing it this episode, even if I have to cut parts out. Anyway, down here, the next battle, I did spend a couple turns between episodes, just moving people over and healing up a little bit. Anyway, we've got two mercs. One has a steel sword, times 2, and times 3. This is just a hero. The thing to remember about heroes is they tend to have really good skill stats. So, and mercs as well, honestly. So they will always have some passive crit, and you definitely want to be careful about that. So I'm thinking we could open with boars. Just draw one guy out. Gotta get to this village. We could probably use like Milady to visit the village and escape. But yeah, let's move boars in here. Because he does have some luck, right? He's got some luck. Okay, that'll lure that guy out probably. And then honestly, I was hoping Rutger would have a little bit more support by now, but as long as Clarine is nearby, she can boost his crit defense high enough that I'm not too worried about him taking a hit. And this way we'll be able to attack a little bit more aggressively here. Let's pick this up while you've got space, right? Yeah. Let's pick this up. It's a nice sword. A kid named Al used to use it. I take it this kid is dead? Well, you've got Al's sword, even though he probably died using it against Burn. Alright, perfect. So, Al's sword? Wielded by Al. I wonder who Al is. 7 might, 7 weight? Is that any good at all? I mean, who has a steel sword? I guess, like, weight to might ratios, it's pretty good. It's a little bit less damage than the steel sword, but it's considerably lighter. And it's a pretty straight upgrade on the iron sword, other than accuracy. Yeah, you know, they're all balanced about the same, but it's not terrible. And it's got a lot of durability, so yeah, that's sure. Not the worst thing I've ever seen. So yeah, I keep moving people because of, what am I trying to say, support, but I'm pretty sure at this point in the chapter we're not getting support points at all. We're, 22 turns in, and, I think we're out of the ability, we're just unable to gain any more support. So I should probably stop even thinking about it and just position people sort of to fight rather than to become friends. Don't worry about friends, just worry about killing enemies. So let's do that next turn. Alright, he went after Rutger, which isn't a huge surprise. Rutger actually was not as dodgy there as I was expecting. But, on the plus side, he did dodge and didn't get hit. Because I think if the enemy had gone after boars, yeah, 4 damage would have been pretty pathetic. Alright, so who needs experience? These guys are level 15, level 14, and, 22 approximately. I guess we can stick with the old Milady hacks. A crit will be fine. She's got good defense. Honestly, if I could just boost her luck or crit defense up a bit, she'll be a really good merc counter. She's in position to lure him out. Do we just play it safe now, I guess? Well, I'm worried because she has so bad luck. Let's put boars in front. Gives us a little bit more space to play with. Keep Rutger close. No one really needs healing over here. Got reserves for days. We could have tried rushing their position, like by using the Flaers, but this should be okay. So we've got a couple squares up here we can move. Oh, I thought we could move through that square. We can't move this. Okay, this is dumb. Don't send your guys up that way. That's a mistake. I thought you could move through that way. My bad. Okay, we only got one square. Okay, well that was definitely the wrong way to do that. Fair enough. We could probably carry people over with take and dance and draw, but that's fine. Okay. Repositioning. Engage. Speed up a little bit. Just trying to save a little bit of time for you guys. I mean, I guess, like, for me, this has been like a three-hour chapter I've been all playing straight through. If you've been watching along once per day and not binge-watching in the future, I guess maybe it's not too bad, but it feels like this chapter just drags on forever. I like a nice long chapter, but, you know, it seems like this is a little bit much, maybe. Okay, so maybe we'll use the Flaers to just rush this guy. I want to see what his critical chance is against Melody. Almost fast enough to double her. That's scary too. 3%, but not enough damage. Definitely don't use that though. So I might be willing to try that. How would he do it? How would Shanna fare? He can definitely hit harder, but should be fine. I would like Roy to get his final level up just for fun. He'll probably pull it off. Kind of a waste of XP, sort of, but now I don't have to fight with Roy for a while. He's just gonna be on break for the next like 10 chapters. Pretty good level up though. So, unfortunately for Roy, Lords don't promote with promotion items. It's special. He's got great potential. Unfortunately, he's now stuck at level 20 for a long time. Everyone else, as they hit 20, I'll hopefully be able to promote up. Him though, not so much. Sure. Figured it was worth a shot, and it would have been free damage if it worked. I could also go with Lance and Alan as well. Only one of them. So maybe the first one we move Lance over to throw a javelin, and then Alan to the melee. Or they could both throw javelins. Seeing as the problem with Melody, she doesn't have a javelin yet, so she doesn't have an option to throw. I think our guaranteed win here will be maybe move Loof up to there, dance for him from around here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. He can definitely get close enough to try some magic. Well, also, like, the Flaers don't get any benefit from the forest. Unfortunately, my ground units can't get in there. Alright, let's try my original plan here. 50% to do some damage. I figure we need to start chipping away a little bit on this guy. Now let's see how Alan's would look like. Oh, I don't have... That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. The enemy has a doubling effect on Alan, which is kind of scary. Because 9 damage times 2 won't kill him, but if we're unable to kill the hero, the next turn, that's 9 damage times 4, essentially, and that would be pretty bad. Alright, let's see if the strat is good. And another level up for Lala. Now, she as well, once she gets to level 20, will have no promotion. On the other hand, she'll probably max out her speed long before then. And it's just a matter of trying to get her as much defense, resistance, and HP as we can pull off. But yeah, you know, with 17 speed, 19 luck, she should be pretty hard to hit. And very hard to critical against, so anyway. Yeah, I think we should take the 15 damage here from Loof. He's not very well protected, though, if we can't kill the hero. Problem is, if Shanna gets hit twice, again, always consider what happens if you're not able to kill this enemy. Worst case scenario, she can take 12 damage, not kill him, and then next turn he'd attack her for another 12 damage, killing her. Milady, on the other hand, he'd have to crit her twice, and that's even still wouldn't kill her. So we'll go with this to start. Okay, good luck. And no crits for him. Alright, heroes are pretty awesome, so no surprise he's putting up a good fight. So now we've got basically 2 more attacks. Oh, sorry, 1 more attack, and it's just a matter of which one we go with. Probably... It's not going to be enough to kill him. We'd have to use, like, the steel. That would give us a 63% chance to kill him, and then he would probably kill her on the counter. Dang. What does Alan's look like? If I had an Iron Lance, I could get 72%, I think. Dang. Well, instead of doing all that, what if we just rescued Loof and planned to kill him next turn? Because the enemies, the characters he can attack, he shouldn't be able to kill. That's fine. If you attack Shani, she'll live. She'll definitely live 1 attack. I probably should have switched her back to the Iron Lance. Hold on. This is... No. We're gonna do this. Then we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's as far as you can go. I know, we're getting real fancy here. Take 1, pass it along. You can stay there. Move up. Deke. Take. Pass it along. Don't put her over here, that would have been bad. Get my healers a little bit closer. Alright, we should be fine. I don't think we left him any good targets. Alan... There's no way he can double attack Alan. And Alan has good HP, so... Unless the guy gets a crit or something really obnoxious. Alright, let's see what happens. He did go after Alan. He had a 2% crit, but even that wouldn't have killed Lance unless he could get a double, and he's not fast enough to outspeed Lance. Okay, that was a little bit scary, but looks like we're okay. So, you want to finish him? Trouble is, if the enemy counters and crits, he's dead. How about Melody? Let's give her the chance. She'll be fine if she gets hit. She'll kill him if she hits him. Otherwise, someone else can kill him. Like Loof. Good. Look at this. She's, you know, she still needs some more stat growth. like skill and speed, but she's getting it. She's getting what she needs. Yeah, you keep growing skill speed. Her defense is actually better than Boar's right now. Friggin' Boar's. Level 14 Wyvern Rider, more defense than my Knight. So dumb. Okay, we're good. So now let's start healing people up and moving forward. We got like one more big group to deal with, and then we're out of here. Also a little bit of arena and shopping and stuff, but that's... So you don't have any magic yet. Eventually, instead of Troubadours, we'll be fighting, what am I trying to say? We'll be fighting, Valkyries. No one else is in range, right? And there's no archer in the Killer Ballista, so we're fine. We could potentially even use it if we wanted. 69 versus 84. Go with the 84. Cool. Murdering girls, healing girls. Good job, Lance. Yeah, not a great level up, but he does need the strength, so at least that's fine. Alright, so I'm thinking mostly just to save time and grind a little bit of XP off quick. Do that. And then dance her up and use her to heal Boars. And then move Boars up and then just move people up quickly. We're not worried about friendship points because I'm 99% sure we're not getting them anymore at this point in the chapter. As much as I wish you could continually farm friendship points, I guess we should visit this house too. It's not gonna happen. General Percival! Right, Prince Mirrodin is the Prince of Etruria that was killed by the evil High Chancellor, and then kidnapped his father, the King, by the evil Chancellor as well during the rebellion. So, at least I'm starting to get all the noble names figured out. Alright, so let's start prepping for this. I didn't think they'd charge us, so that changes things a little bit. They left behind not the Killing Edge one. Killing Edge one is there. That's the problem. Also, the Paladin's pretty tough. Okay, let's plan this out carefully then. Change of attack orders. So, we don't have to worry about this guy too much. They're gonna rush us now, it looks like. So, most important is stay out of range of this guy. So do not move to essentially Lance's position. And that would leave us with 2 attacks. As long as we stayed out of those red squares, all that we could be hit by is the Paladin with the Silver Lance and a Cavalier that's not going to be that strong. Okay, so what we do then is try to... Alright, we are going to pull back just a little bit. Well, I say pull back. Kind of flank. We're going to spread out a little bit here. This square is safe, right? Yeah. Just to give us a couple spots where we can put, like, mages on the side to a little bit, to a little small degree. Same thing with Shin. Shin's got good movement, so he can be a little bit further back. We're gonna put Boars in the forest. Make sure he's got a lance equipped. I guess he could have a javelin. He might have countered the this guy, but it's fine. I'm gonna keep Roy actually out of the way entirely because he can't get experience. And then the rest is just going to be counterattack material, basically. Yeah, that looks like about right. So let's pull Lance out of the way, get him healed up. Everyone should be full health now, essentially. The Paladin will be able to attack this guy. I'm going to pull Shanna back a little bit. Fine. And I'm gonna move Melody. too much. I'm gonna pull Geese back a square because that was in range of the javelin if the enemy went with that. Just for XP, basically. Everyone's... I'm gonna put over this side. I want more people guaranteed in range of the killing edge cav, depending on what happens. Alright. Anyone just want a little bit of HP? HP truck coming through. Anyone want a little bit more? Nobody wants any HP. Okay. I should be safe. I'm pretty sure boars will survive. Might have been smarter to use Melody, honestly, but I figured boars would get the forest bonus and Melody could not get that. So, I mean, it worked out. 38% is not much to worry about. And they did go for the javelin, which is even worse odds. Okay. Here we go again. This is like 4th time we've had to deal with this group. So, priority is this guy. Do we have a lot of options? We've got Shin, we've got Ray. We do not have Loof unless we kill a couple guys and make some space. Loof is probably... You could use Loof on the Paladin to speed that up. So what I have been doing every time, if you've been following along, which, you know, you're supposed to be, we could open with Shin again and see how much damage he can do. Now, his steel bow died, so he's only going to be able to do 20, but that brings him into safe enough range. We could also probably just kill him with the silver bow. But I'm trying not to use those unless I have to. We also have black magic at our fingertips. And I've got a couple people that I can rush up from each side if I need. Okay, let's start with the Paladin because he's kind of in the way. And I think we'll use Loof. I think that's worth it. The Paladin's going to take a while to kill. He's got a lot of defense and a lot of speed, so we'll start with Loof here. Take away most of his HP. That's fine. Now, this might be a good time for Geese. There is the Axe Reaver, which is good for like Deke or Rutger. That's fine odds, I'll take it. Of course, Geese is the man. Never need to worry about Mr. Geese. Level 20. Oh, bad level, unfortunately. His level up was a little bit lackluster. The HP is nice, but, you know, this is kind of sad. Alright, so next up is Javelin and then Axe Reaver. So we'll probably slaughter this guy. Well, actually it has some crit against him. So we would need to move Clarine up until he gets supports with Deke. Deke, if we killed this guy, Deke could also attack him instead. Wonder what kind of odds we have here. Not that great. So, what do we do? What do we do? But don't forget the dance. I could, like... Well, Geese can't get XP anymore, so he doesn't need to kill anything. Could use Loof again, though. Loof might be the best odds here. Just because, Loof doesn't ever seem to miss. He's got good attack rate. Could use him to rush up and attack the Killer Lance, or the Killer's Edge, but I think he's fine. Yeah. Well, this guy's gonna use a Javelin, but he's not gonna kill Loof, and we should be able to keep him safe, so. And he only had a 28% anyway, so. Good. I like Loof. He's doing fine. So now we're up to the Axe Reaver, and I think this is the time for Deke to shine. Still has a little bit of chance to crit, unfortunately. Do you have any friends? Shanna? So if I move Shanna first, we could eliminate that crit chance. Worker 17. All I need to do is move Clarine about this close, which is fine. and then Rutger will be safe. We can move him up this way. So now the enemy has no crit chance against him because support bonuses. Overpowered. And this way, we should be able to kill him without any worry of the counter. We need to buy some more steel swords, actually. They're kind of breaking. So we could go... We could let Milady get the kill, I guess. Yeah, why not? That's why. 75%. Alright. Good job. And now... we just gotta make sure that we kill this guy safely. And Boars isn't a terrible choice to get in there because he can't really hurt Boars very much. Alright, but we're gonna be counting on the Shin Ray combo. That's basically guaranteed to do 20 damage. Then Ray can hit him from here now easily enough. 70%, it's not a guaranteed. If he was down to 10 from Shin, would I risk this? It's not very safe. What about like a javelin instead? Wouldn't be a double. It'll be fine. Let's start with Shin. I was just thinking I could almost guaranteed kill him with the silver bow, but let's not worry about it. I'm pretty sure Ray will hit anyway, right? Right? 70% never fails. Excellent. Good stat for my archer. Shin is the master archer, no doubt. He's the first unit to max his skill out pre-promotion. He even maxed that out before Rutger, who's your traditional skill user, or even Deke, who's also pretty high skill. That's great. Alright. Shin, I think you've got yourself a permanent spot on the team. Ray, I think we'll try to get the kill here. Because it's safe, there's no risk of getting counter-critical. Good. Now to see if we can pull off the final attack. This guy, steel sword. So we've got Boars who can attack. Both Cav, technically. And Shanna. Yeah, we should be fine. Let's open with the javelin. ×2. We had... wow. A little bit of good luck. I was gonna say we have just enough characters to finish this off, but, you know, might have a couple spare. I'm really, really trying to grow Boars. So, make sure he gets a kill here. Okay. And that is basically it. We still need to kill the boss. I still need to do a little bit of arena fighting. Not a lot. Mostly because... oh, I didn't even notice that guy. I meant to do this. It's fine. I meant for Shannon to lure him out in the open like that. Totally. The good music was playing. I thought the boss was the last unit. So, you know, you could probably use the killer bow to kill the boss. That would be kind of funny. Let's give him a little bit of... what now? A little bit of what for. I suppose we may as well let, we may as well try to let, Milady kill him. Milady? Or Melody? What do you guys think? What's the better name? Melody? I feel like it's supposed to be pronounced Melody, but I don't know. I spelled it differently. Looks likely. Come on. You're too good for him. There it is. Melody is too good for all the enemies. You know, she started at level 10. She's likely to hit level 15 by the end of this chapter at the very least. That's not bad. Alright. So, I just want to, on camera, show you guys the stores, so you guys know what I'm going to be buying. I'll do some shopping off camera just to, save camera time. And at least show you guys the arena. I might try to show you some important level ups, but for the most part, I'll have to put a cut in the episode, and we'll come back to fight the boss to wrap up this very, very long chapter. As usual, I'm not really planning on spending a lot of time in the arena, but I'd like to spend a little bit. I'd like to get, if I can, I'd like to get one of my healers up to level 20. Maybe both. I'd also like to find out for sure if nomads can fire ballista. I keep forgetting. Okay, so this is the armory. We can buy. Ooh. We should buy some of those. We should buy some of those. We should buy some of those. Okay, we got some stuff to spend money on. Tempting. The Killer Lance is just better than the Steel Lance. Like, as a general weapon. Like, 4 less weight, same damage, way better hit rate, plus the crit. So, I could buy a few of those and start switching out Steel Lances for those. The Iron Lance is still your low cost option, but the Killer Lance is really good because the Steel Lance is so bad. You do need level C rank in lances for that to work, but you know, most of my knights are that high at least. Killer Bow, similarly better than the Steel Bow, better hit rate, less weight. Yeah, I mean, most Fire Emblem games you can't really buy a lot of these, or at least they're in like secret shops. So maybe we should spend some money. I've got quite a lot. If I hadn't done some arena farming that one time, I'd probably have... It's hard to say exactly. Like, I've sold at least 30,000 gold worth of gems by now. Plus other stuff we found and sold off. We might have half as much gold, so I'm not going to spend 100,000 gold, because I feel like some of it is ill-earned. But you could definitely afford, like... I'd say I could spend at least 30,000 gold here without any guilt because we earned it from selling gems and stuff. We could definitely buy like 5 of each killer weapon, I think, without any worry at all of like abusing the arena, basically. I've got lots of money. I'm just trying to say, like, I want to be fair. Anyway, I'll do that shopping off camera a little bit. But that looks really good. I like to see that. Killer weapons, I mean, the reason I normally don't use them is they're kind of rare and you don't get a lot of them, so if you waste them early on, you don't have access to them when you really need them later. On the other hand, if they're going to just sell them to us, they're certainly stronger than the steel versions. Especially when you've got really bad steel axes, like, I mean, look at the difference here, like, the steel axe is 50%, it's so bad. I feel like the Killer Axe might be the weaker of the 4 killer weapons, because compared to, like, the Steel, or the Killer Lance is just way better than the Steel Lance. We'll look at it later. We'll also be able to get, if I spend a few turns at the arena, we can try to get Lalum a level up or 2 as well. I guess, Geese is already level 20, so he's not gonna really participate. I'd like to get Milady a couple levels up. Maybe Shanna a level up or 2. They've got their Elysian whips, so I can promote them, basically. Alright, so let's get, okay, so that is a good thing to remember. I kind of expected that. Nomads are the archers that cannot use ballista. If you brought Wolt, or the normal archers, you know, Dorothy or Wolt, I'm pretty sure you'd be in range of the boss, and you could just wipe him out. Let's check out the other shop for magic. Good. I was hoping this would happen. So now we can buy dark magic for Ray. We definitely want to buy a couple spare fluxes. We can also buy Mend now, which is the advanced healing staff, which I think this is the first time we've been able to buy that. And it's the first time we've been able to buy restores as well. maybe even antitoxin. Also, Fire. Hit rate goes down a little bit. I would say this is better than Thunder, because you lose 5% hit rate to gain 2 damage, and you lose, it's a little bit heavier, but not that bad. But generally going from Fire to Thunder is not a huge upgrade, because you lose 15 accuracy for 1 damage. Like, that's generally not worth it. I think Fire's better than Thunder, but Fire and Fire are a good combo, because, you trade 20 accuracy for 3 damage? I don't know. It's not much. Anyway, we've got Lightning. We'll probably be promoting... Well, I was gonna promote Clarine first with the Guiding Ring. But maybe I'll promote Ellen first, just so I have a Light Mage. Someone who can actually use Light Magic. Because if you find a boss with Dark, that's the only way to get the counter. Alright, well, I'm gonna put a pause in the episode. I'll come back, well, it's turn 30. We'll probably come back in 10 to 20 turns. Like I said, I don't want to overgrind, but, I would like to get my healers leveled up closer to 20. I mean, I might just get everyone to level 20, just so that I don't have to worry about it, I guess. Most people are so close. It's kind of cheating, but it doesn't gain me, like, okay, think about it this way. The thing is, we're probably not going to get enough promotion items for a few more chapters, so having people at level 20 from the arena doesn't really gain us much advantage, because now a lot of experience is wasted over the next couple battles. On the other hand, what it does is it gives me a nice even playing field so I can compare stats. So like I can see how, I don't know, that's my logic. Anyway, I'll be back. I'll decide off camera how much I want to do. I'll try not to do too much. And welcome back, Leveled Up Tubers. So, I spent a little bit of time at the arena, and probably more than I meant to, honestly, but what happened was, to get my healers to level 20, which is kind of what I was aiming for, so that I can promote one of them, or both of them soon, hopefully, and not have to worry about grinding in the future. Basically, to get them to level 20, everybody except Boars and, like, one of my calves was level 20. So then I just finished them off, because I figured at least then we can have a cool next episode, sort of look at all the promotions that we're going to have and stuff. Just to give a look at stats, I guess go this way. So, I don't remember all the levels up. I feel like Alan did fairly well. Like, they only had like 2 levels up. He was already level 18, so he didn't get much extra. I think Lance got some strength, so the 2 of these guys are doing okay. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep them forever, but like, they're okay. Their skill stats are kind of lagging behind a bit, but otherwise, you know, strong. Ray got a bunch of levels up, lots of magic damage. He's a lot like Lilina, except a little bit tankier. So I like him, and he's got some fluxes now. Ellen, she got a bunch of levels up, or at least a few. I don't remember anything specifically, except looked like she got relatively good levels up, good well-rounded level ups. No defense still, which is great. Shanna got some levels up, nothing special for her. I think she got 1 or 2 points of strength, which was at least better than nothing. Shin got a couple levels up. He continues to be amazing. He was already level 19, but I think he got more strength even still. I mean, whatever. The numbers don't matter too much exactly. Geese, amazing levels up all the way. He was already level 20 by the time we got here, but, you know, he's been great. Lalem got a few levels up, just passively while we were arena fighting, which is good, because her survivability is better now. Loof got his final level up. I don't remember anything special. Pretty good, well-rounded stats, though. Deke finished leveling up. He levels up really easily in the arena, just slaughters everything. I think he got some more strength, because he's looking pretty tanky. Pretty beefy, that is. Boars was the worst. Trying to level up in the arena was terrible. He cost me more money than anyone else. He loses, like, most matchups he's in. So I really think I'm gonna bench him. He's gotten, like, 1 or 2 points of defense in the last 10 level ups, which is just garbage. So, his main thing is being tanky. He's still useful here and there, but he's not getting as much defense as he's supposed to be getting, in my opinion. I could look up his defense growth, but it's probably supposed to be like 40, 45%, maybe even 50%. So every level up, he's got maybe nearly a 1 in 2 chance of gaining defense, and he's not getting it. Melody got amazing level ups. I almost wish I'd recorded them, but like her defense is as high as Boar's, and she's got way better stats other than luck. So just keep that in mind. She almost maxed out her strength and speed. Roy was the same. Clarine got some level ups. Again, healer level ups, but pretty well rounded, I thought. Rutger, I think he had a couple bad level ups, but he did get some strength, so not too upsetting. And then we're back around. So that's everybody. Inventory-wise, I sort of refreshed people's weapons, so I don't have to spend too much time buying, you know, men's staves and iron swords. I bought a fair number of killing weapons, so I'll do some inventory management in between episodes and sort of get people set up. Anyway, we need to deal with Flaer. It's been a long time coming. Like, for me, this has been like 4 hours of a chapter. It's kind of ridiculous. I meant to get a bunch of episodes recorded and I get one chapter. But I'm really hoping Shin can just wipe him out. So let's see what this looks like. I should have bought him a killer bow. I probably bought a couple, I just didn't give them to him. But let's see, what are we looking at? Silver bow. Yeah, that'll do. So enemy flyers are obviously not the biggest threat in the world. I just want to see, like, 26 damage. Oh, you know what? I bet you if you're weak, so remember like the critical damage, when you're trying to figure out critical damage, it's triple the damage after applying their defense, which is less good compared to super effective, which is like arrows beat flyers, hammers beat armor, and so on, which looks like base 26 doubled to 52 and then subtract their defense. That's way better than what I was expecting. So, even a low weapon, like normally like a crit, right, would take us, say, 26 minus 16 is already like pretty good damage. That'd be like 30 damage for a crit. But instead, like, wow, I don't even need to use that. I could just use the iron bow if I wanted. Dance him, murder this guy. Yeah, that'll work. We'll save the silver bow for later. We can't buy them yet. Although it would have been kind of hilarious killing this guy in like 1 round of silver. So far, as long as you bring an archer, I feel like this is the easiest boss we've run into yet. Kind of sad, actually. And like Shin was already level 19, so it's not like my little arena abuse made him any stronger for this. I could have used the Orion's bolt on him, and he would have been even more ridiculous here. But we'll do a bit of a promotion party next episode. Well, Flaer, you've been sacrificed. Let's get out of here. Good chapter, but very long. This strange girl. I'm gonna say hello to Sophia. She looks important. So she lives in the Nevada desert, basically. Maybe she's related to that crazy old sage from Fire Emblem 7. Although he was supposed to be like 1,000 years old, so I don't know about that. Oh wait, no, she'll be the archer. Remember? Well, there is a character in this game that's. Remember, there was like the it was an archer guy and maybe a Valkyrie lady. I forget their names. They joined pretty late. I bet you she's their daughter. They weren't from the desert. They were just hanging out there. I think they were from Etruria, honestly. But they were like, was it Pence and or something like that? Sorry, it's been a while since I played Fire Emblem 7. They were researching the dragons with the old sage man. I bet you she's their daughter. Too fantastic. Also, it's really close by, so it's kind of on the way anyway. May as well, right? Let's not worry about Lycia, our homeland that's probably burning right now. Let's go to the desert. Alright, well that's going to be it. I will, once again, next episode, preemptively do some inventory management, and we'll go through a little bit of a promotion party. I'll promote anyone I've got the items for, and like some of our characters are just going to be level 20 for a while. I'll try to look up, like I really want guiding rings for my mages soon, I'll look up, try to see when I get some more of those, make sure I don't miss them, and sort of where the next promotion items are coming. It feels like even if you didn't do any arena grinding, you'd probably start hitting everyone around level 20, around level 13, 14, 15, chapter 13, 14, 15, and there's just probably not enough promotion items no matter what you do, so you'll be wasting some levels. I hate that. I hate killing enemies getting 0 reward for it, but, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank goodness that chapter's over. That was well, I don't know how long exactly it was, but definitely a long one. Hopefully the next couple are maybe a little shorter sided. See you guys.